New England.
Classic New York here. I like this.
Now this is something, man. Geez, we got so much strength
Yeah,
out of New
I
York,
like
New Jersey
this.
today. Back to
Shadow
back.
coming out. You know it's something serious. Shadow
And
comes
I got
out.
a lovely chance to give a hello to Shadow. I mean, you don't see him too much. I mean, he definitely tones down the events, but he was present in last Apex. He and Vinnie did a very good job, actually. I think they made it pretty darn far in the doubles bracket.
Definitely.
And now, I mean, to be honest, though, Bizkit and Hinkage, Bizkit actually did a great job. He took out Vinnie at Collision.
Now, I know Bizkit is just extremely talented. You know, not always the most consistent, but he definitely has the talent. Hinkage, I feel like Hinkage is a wild card.
Definitely the tech skill. I mean, the man definitely has done his, lab work and his homework. So, I mean, I always expect to see a great showing from him.
Hinkage is kind of the wild card.
You
never know what you're going to get out of that guy.
He is the wild card. That is so true. With a brother like Mike Ray,
yeah,
you're born team wild card right
insane.
there. But shout outs to New England. New England bringing the hype. As we saw earlier, I believe it was Starlight and Sphere versus, now who was that they were against?
That was a Chilean player. I'm
Nico,
not sure of his name.
the Chile.
And Sunoka, I believe?
No, I don't believe it was Sunoco. I think that was Aoua, if I can pronounce that properly. Aoua.
Oh, okay.
And that was the Japanese Falco. A very interesting team to see, but unfortunately,
Falco on teams. That's
New England kind of exposed themselves with Pitt, unfortunately, as they seem to have a great lead and dropped it.
Hey, you know what? They had a good time. That's what counts.
No, I can't wait to see this start off. I mean, as everyone knows, Vinnie is one of my favorite players. The kid is like my little brother, and I mean, getting a chance to see him. He made a comment to me to let everyone at home know he is not emo, he is not upset. Unfortunately, due to a status posted by Chibo, our own Clash Tournament Chibo.
Trolling.
But all right, here we go. Starting off on
FD,
right there.
And Vinnie is actually taking the role of Meta Knight here.
Well,
Shadow going Wario.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah, I was
if that's
expecting
not
Meta
a role
Knight game
reversal.
I am a little surprised here. Okay.
And Hinkage holding on with Meta Knight right now. This is definitely something that he's been working on.
Yeah, absolutely.
As we get off to a pretty standard start right now, everyone's seeming to try and establish their percentages and start off with some stage control.
Absolutely.
Vinnie already dominating.
Two up airs in a row, going for a third. No.
All right, now the only thing I'm starting to worry about is with the snake on screen already. I mean, you're already seeing that the juggles are starting to happen.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
With a stage like FD,
and two characters like Wario and Meta Knight who can get in the air, yeah, Snake can take some damage, dog. I'm sorry.
Bizkit is definitely going to need to establish some stage control and really make sure Hinkage is backing up his landing.
Hinkage is a key to winning here. Like, your Meta Knight, you know he's going to have trouble in the air. Make sure you're there. Like that. That was a good NATO. So they're going to hit him with a nice combo.
Wow.
Fortunately, Hinkage dies, though. Wow.
Vinnie doing a great job of cleaning that up real quick.
Oh, wow. That was turned a negative into a positive.
All right, so as we see, Bizkit and Hinkage already have quite a bit of room to make up for right now. We have the two.
I'm liking Vinnie's Meta Knight here.
Already demonstrating the work that was put in previous to Apex with all the Japanese.
Yeah, I would assume that he has just been training his ass off.
Yeah.
I do not blame him. You take advantage of the talent you got and you know how much money's on the line, let's get it.
Right off the bat.
He ain't just trying to make money in singles. You want it in doubles, too. Why not?
Definitely.
You got somebody like Shadow with you, you can beat some teams.
And, I mean, Hinkage is really going to need to step up his game right now. I mean, he's already
getting tossed around. And unfortunately, Bizkit's not too better off at the moment.
Now, Shadow doing a great job right now, holding on to his stock just like Vinnie is. Unfortunately, a little bit of commentator's
You know what?
curse.
It's not commentator's curse. It's called a prediction. We're that damn good, okay? Anybody tells you different, they're lying to you.
And that's what it was. He's just sitting there starting to take a look at the stock and think, oh, man. Now, oh, geez, we heard the sticky go off. It's a matter of time to see where the trap has been set as it fires off.
That was only his first stock. Hinkage is already on his last, and Bizkit's not too far away.
And now this is what's really beginning to upset me, is I'm saying that Hinkage is not really covering Bizkit's landings.
Not at all. That's the thing with some teams. They'll play the one-on-one game, and that's not how you play doubles. You got to be there for your partner.
And, I mean, Bizkit is really struggling because of that. I mean, as we saw, Pat G called on that nair, and Vinnie really took advantage, putting an end to Snake way earlier than we're supposed to see, for goodness sake.
That reference will never get old.
I mean, you've all seen the videos. I mean, you can reference Pat G, and everyone knows what you're talking about.
Legendary.
Hinkage breaking out that 2009 DM Brandon as we see a side B bringing it back on stage.
Oh, double footstool there for sure.
Oh, man, and now we're looking for that little Team Omni right now as the C4 is passing around. And the gimmicks begin as Vinnie drops a stock right there, unfortunately.
They're on their last stock, and they're pretty damn high, but they're still trying to make it work. Oh, Bizkit trying to be cute.
Deep in there is Hinkage
and
really trying to
now
go
there you
out
go,
and
Hinkage. That's how you support your teammate. Good job.
There we go, but unfortunately that might cost Hinkage his stock right now. As Hinkage still trying to find a way to get back on stage. A little bit of stage control right now.
Oh wow! Just out of that grab range, and he eats an F smash.
And great presence of mind there by Vinnie and Shadow as they take out
a very solid first game from Vinnie and Shadow.
And the little Team Omni right there going in, putting in the C4 work, but a little too late it looked like, as Vinnie and Shadow really managed to secure that with about 3 stocks left on their team's side.
If they had that teamwork going from the beginning, that could have been a different game.
And I mean, it was just
FD should be a great stage.
It just seemed like Hinkage and Bizkit never had a chance to really get themselves grounded.
They got the ball rolling towards the end. Let's see if game 2 they get it on their counter pick, get the momentum on their side, and we'll take it to game 3.
And just like we said, I mean, that evolution and that download, so important. We're going to see right now who brought their floppy disks.
You can tell this guy does IT.
Oh, yeah, if you didn't know. Getting a little laugh out of Chivo there as we start off Apex. And God, I am so hyped right now. I am trying to be so professional, but it is so hard.
It's crazy like how excited I am for this tournament. And this is like only like third round of winners.
It was me, Ninja Link, and T.O. Joe on the ride in and just chanting Apex in the car down. I mean, if you were at home, you need to be watching the stream. But, we are back to FD.
All right.
Hinkage and Bizkit questioning the authority.
Media goes in for the sticky immediately.
Right off the bat. And it was a great option because it did such a great job last game. I mean, it really brought back up the kill count as they start off the match with a strong
if they weren't down as much as they were, it could have been a different game.
Man, oh man, oh man. And actually, something that was not noted already is the fact that Vinnie and Shadow have gone double Wario, and that's something that definitely should be
I did not even notice that.
And I guess Vinnie loving the showing of how strong Shadow did right off the bat and felt, you know what, let's go right back.
Well, you know what, we said it last game. You know, early on, we're going to establish some teams and see what's going to work for them. Why not?
And I mean, with double Meta Knight banned here at Apex, I mean, we are going to see a lot of Wario, I would imagine. I mean, Wario always very apparent.
X Smash, double Wario was putting in work.
Yes,
right?
that is the truth.
That team might be back on the map after the Cat and Frost's impressive performance.
Yes, they showed it right off the bat. And already the stock tanking as we see double Wario, or just I should say percent tank. Bizkit letting a very solid back air to put an end.
They actually get the first kill, okay.
And taking away that stock tanking situation. Vinnie and Shadow going to need to make up a bit of work here as we're already seeing the stock down.
Oh, nice, okay. Shouldered him into the nade, and then Shadow accompanies the kill.
Very good. New England taking a second to collect themselves as they wait on the resurrection platforms. And I mean, I think this is becoming really the big standpoint of Double Wario, is it is just so hard to establish stage control. As unfortunately, I think Vinnie doesn't get a chance to make it back. Did not have a waft charge, got his bike left on stage. Not a good look.
Kind of a series of unfortunate circumstances.
As we start to hear the Omni blooping around, we're waiting to see
up. Oh, Shadow having none of it though.
Yeah, no, as it fell on the ground and was immediately taken off. Looks like those floppy disks are starting to take up space as Vinnie and Shadow already aware of the Omni.
There it is. Shadow, for somebody who doesn't play that much, I'm really impressed with this guy.
Oh, man, I think that's just the strength of New Jersey. You know, New York, New Jersey, no matter what, even through the rust, these guys will shine.
It's been such a dominant region for so long, and the reason for that is you got people who don't play that much. They can still come back and take top 5 at the tournament.
Yes, definitely. And as of right now, Shadow finally losing his first stock.
And Bizkit now on his last one along with Hinkage. Oh, that was a nice bite. I like that.
Yes, definitely. And now, as we can start to see here,
that was good.
Vinnie and Shadow on the outskirts, pushing both Bizkit and Hinkage into the middle of the stage. They're off stage now, but man, the stage control from those two and the mobility has been outstanding.
Wario is just so damn good in teams. It is insane.
And they're just doing a great job of bobbing in and out of, range right now, really just keeping these guys off balance. Bizkit's really struggling to get any kind of grounding or stage control. Getting punished for that up tilt there.
Hinkage just isn't giving him the support he needs.
I think Hinkage has become slightly overwhelmed here. As you see, he's just struggling to figure out.
Yeah, like what do I do with it? I'm at 130. A Wario in there with a combine of 3 stocks.
Yeah.
Like, how do I deal with this? And my partner's not doing too much better either.
Yeah, right there is.
Shadow netted some really nice wafts.
Yes, and man, they were very on point. And Shadow showing a very dominant performance with Vinnie, and that's what I like to see today.
Is that going to be the theme all day? Everybody getting 2-0? I'd like to see a third game.
There have been some 2-1s. I mean, I was going to say the hype has definitely been present. I was watching some sets a little bit earlier on. Whoop, there we go.
Yeah, it froze up.
Catching us